Hello my friends and welcome to another First Impressions video. This is Against the Storm Keepers of the Stone, which is the new DLC for Against the Storm. Now, when I did a First Impressions video of the original game, I sort of, I felt like, oh yeah, this is like a city builder game. We've seen a lot of these types of games out there. If you're into the genre, then go for it. But actually, I've played a huge amount of Against the Storm since that First Impressions video, and there were some things in the original game that were like placeholder artwork and stuff from libraries that is instantly recognizable to anyone who's been around gaming long enough. Sort of just made me feel like it was another kind of, generic game, but it really isn't. It's actually a very, very good game, and so unusually for me, I can certainly wholeheartedly recommend the base game. It's very good. But anyway, I have not played the DLC. It releases today. When you see this video, it should be released or about to release. Obviously, like give or take 24 hours, it's about to release. But it's a really good game, and so I just my wife has been playing. So this is my wife's profile. She's been playing the DLC. But I have not been, because I wanted to give a genuine first impressions of the new content. So she's reset the map. This is her profile, which I'm playing on. Just so that I can try one of the new... So Coastal Grove looks like a new sector. So I can try a new sector and the new content without me having to pre-prepare it. Because this game, it sort of works in matches. So you play various matches over and over and over. The highest difficulty my wife has unlocked is Prestige 8. Well, I won't play that because I don't want to unlock Prestige 9 for her. Let's play Prestige 1 just to show you guys the basic level of difficulty. So, I say basic level of difficulty. Prestige mode goes all the way up to like level 20, so Prestige 1 is where the game truly begins. And this is the new faction, Frogs. Renowned for their skills in architecture and love of water, they seem to be the least bothered by the rain and prefer not to live in ordinary shelters. Frogs are skilled masons and love working with rainwater. Starting ability reveals the location of the nearest ruin. Needs porridge, paste, pie, boots. That's new. Training gear, incense, wine. Paste and boots are new. So I'll pick the faction that comes with frogs just because, why not? 10 embarkation points. That is a lot. If nothing's changed, training gear is one of the greatest picks you can take. You can actually start with provisions. I don't think I've seen provisions as a thing that's unlocked as a purchasable. I'll just take a pile of food. Makes life relatively easy at the beginning. Alright, your settlement begins on the coast of this strange land near ancient Strider port. Use it to send expeditions in search of blueprints and treasure. However, you'll see fewer blueprints from reputation. Okay, here it is. The more supplies you provide, the longer the strider will search, and the better your chances of finding higher rarity treasure chest. So it's another kind of chance system. Oh, you can decide what blueprint you want, I guess. You're still going to get a random one, but you'll get a random one from the area you select. I'm going to presume. Either fish or algae. Alright, let's get underway. Buildings build in the order that you lay them down, so you actually want to lay down the road in such a way early on that it leads to the various resources that you want to go after. And it is worth making road. Thunderfish Pond. Requires a fishing hut. Okay. Seems reasonable enough. And probably here would be the ideal position, but I gotta cut down some trees first. You can just move buildings in this game, so... I always start with 2 woodcutters. Carpenter, that's good. Oh, I got the lumber mill after the carpenter. It's kind of annoying. Guess I'll take the kiln. Who uses coats? Humans use coats. I think also harpies use coats. Lizards don't care. Frogs don't care either. You're looking for a way to produce plants, bricks, and fabric early on, in my opinion. I get a free reroll at this difficulty, so I think I'll take that. Oh, looks like some things have changed. This is not... This was not a thing before Carnivorous Tradition. Okay, fine. Not the greatest pick on earth, but whatever. Frogs! And you can set characters before the building is completed. That's new. Ooh. Right, let's set these to avoid glades except marked. Alright, the first cornerstone. So this is This is where the game's like got its RNG. Its biggest RNG element is which of these you get will completely determine how you play out each match. But usually you can win no matter what you get. Usually. These two are very similar. If we're going tightened belt, then we are committing ourselves to trading, which is fine. Okay, orders. Use 40 of any rainwater. 2 engines installed. These are both good, actually. Because they're just easy to do. Deliver 40 stormwater. Deliver 7 packs of crops. This is easier to pull off than this. Because there's no guarantee that we'll find stormwater. There's almost a guarantee. There is a guarantee that you'll find water, but not necessarily water of every type. Even though this one, I can definitely do it using the makeshift post if I really have to. This reward is really good, and there's almost... there is certainly at least one ancient tablet out there, so... What do the trees give? I can't actually... Oh, there we go. You can highlight the trees to see what they give. Wood plus algae or wood plus vegetables. So cutting away the trees early is a key way to win this game. That's why I always start with 2 woodcutters. Gain 5 amber every drizzle season, plus an additional 5 for each hostility level reached. Huh. Interesting. Wood we're getting there. Yeah, so I've really enjoyed Against the Storm. I actually think it's a great game. I've played it truly a huge amount. I've actually finished all the seals. Prestige 20'd the game. There's like a hidden mode after you finish the game. The Queen's Challenge or something. Queen's Head Challenge. Played that too. It's kind of funny to me that the game originally didn't like give me the greatest first impression, but it has so much challenge to offer at the highest levels. I originally just played it to, you know, play a mindless, relaxing game. It's not at all. It's actually quite stressful when you really start getting into it. One mistake that people make is like they rush to make houses and stuff. That's not usually necessary in the first year. On the very highest levels, like a Prestige 20, it can be necessary. But only if you sort of have unfortunate circumstances. Otherwise, what I try and do is set up the nice houses straight away. I know a lot of people don't rate the nice houses, but I do, even on the hardest difficulty, where they're very expensive. I nevertheless rate them because it's the line between your citizens being above 0 resolve and below it can be razor thin on the highest levels. And if you have the manufacturing capability to make planks, bricks and fabric, then that permanent resource bonus or morale bonus it can get a lot done for you. Make 4 barrels to get the they nerfed it. It was +2 resolve for every upgrade you had. Now it's only +1 for the first one, but it's +3 now in total, whereas previously it was +2. So the old strategy used to be to make 4 nice houses, 4 barrels and a hearth to get +2 resolve and get the hostility reduction from the hearth. Oh, newcomers arrive 50% quicker. That's nice. So now it makes more sense to potentially build tall rather than wide. Okay, and they're here. Only 2. I'll leave those 2 as builders. And then I'll eventually make them stone cutters so I can get copper, so I can put down copper road. The road bonuses are really, really valuable. The dirt road may only be like 5%, but the higher level roads are much better. And also, there are a number of penalties out there where units not moving on roads will move slower. Conversely, there are also items that units moving on roads will move quicker, so there are advantages to be had. I can swap stone or pipe for amber. That's not necessarily a great trade. Let's leave that. Wow, you can mine the entire thing in one go. So you can see, look here, -1 and 0. So the line between happy and not happy can be razor thin with this difficulty. Excuse me. Don't know what's come over me. I haven't sneezed all day, and then suddenly I start playing, I start sneezing. It's weird. Once these two are built, I can start building houses, because I know I can make bricks and planks. This house requires fabric, so it's a bit of a risk to build one early. So one thing that you should always do is actually set limits on these. I should start with like around 50. So you don't want to actually accidentally make a giant stockpile of I don't normally put limits on food though. You don't want to end up making a giant stockpile of materials that you are not using. Okay, fishing hut is idle because we're done. Ground bait optional. Only with bait. Interesting. Right, I now have the necessary components for this, so away you go. I think the storm's going to end at like 25. I can do some favor toggling to save him if I need to. Just put favoring on temporarily. Okay, what do we got? Gain 2 insects every time someone cuts down a tree during a storm. That's actually really good if you're desperate for food, which I'm not. Empathy is also good, but it depends on which events you get. This is a very powerful ability.
Hi.
I don't think there's anything I want to buy early on. Usually buy fabric or bricks early on. Just so I've got the materials for building with. Right, let's cut into our first glade. This is where the risk starts, but... I don't normally bother with small glades because usually the rewards are not worth it. Oh, this is where our endless supply of training gear is useful. This is a really powerful event. We got double events on this one. Extra dye, extra oil. That's an empathy one, but I didn't take the perk for that. And do not have any purging fire right now. I could do it though. I mean, Blight Post is something that I actually need. By the 3rd year, you need a Blight Post. Building it early is not necessarily a big deal. It does require some planks though. And a big crate. There's some really good rewards there for that crate. Okay, I've only got one builder right now, so... $12 minutes to solve the problem, 5 minutes required. How much copper have I got left? I better be careful about letting you make more tools, otherwise I'll use all the copper. I should get some more citizens soon. $5 stone a minute for building 8 frog houses. Brick, clay. Might have been doable if I had a stockpile of bricks. Making 20, 30 bricks in 8 minutes. Definitely be a challenge. That stone delivery line would be really nice. Let's do it, just for... I wouldn't normally, but let's go for it. Complete 3 trade routes with an offer multiplier of 3 or higher. That's probably easily doable as well. Right, let's pull the woodcutters. Need to prioritize brick making. Okay, we're on the clock. Let the stress commence. Two, three, four. I need to make these blight posts as well. To not let this disaster go off. Could just summon the trader. Six minutes. I'm gonna summon the trader immediately for safety. So I've got this purging fire to make as well. Okay, they build while assigned, which is great. Got bricks? Nope. Okay, I have to wait for them to go away. I need to do this with at least a 3 multiplier for one of my orders. Nine minutes left. I can summon the next trader as well. It might be worth the risk. Eight bricks, that's 2 houses. 5 minutes left. A little bit unfortunate that he did not have any bricks. Alright, I got a distillery and a box. Okay. The clay is useful for making bricks with. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left. Feel the pressure. There we go. Bricks. Give them to me.
Okay. Probably does.
How many have you got in pocket? 6 more. I'll force this guy to do a delivery. Okay. This is done. +3 to global resolve is actually a pretty huge bonus. I need to get harvesting wood again soon as well. Alright, that's underway, so that's good. That deadline will not be missed. That stone line will be huge, since it will allow me to just build as much stone road as I want, after a while anyway. I'm running low on fuel. Well, I'm not low on fuel. 33 coal is actually a huge amount of fuel. But I haven't got any wood, so... Okay. Green brew. Decreases hostility by 100. That's pretty good. Right, back to woodcutting. I have enough bricks left for a monastery, which is nice. My population is rising really fast. I mean, it's only year 2 and I'm up to like 19. Oh, it's a large pond. I need the fishing hut upgrade to actually do that. Just go ahead and open this box. I sometimes put off boxes because there is a perk, there's a cornerstone called Silent Looting that reduces the hostility you get for reduces hostility for every box you open. So sometimes I hold on to the boxes if I don't need to use them straight away. I've never had so many I don't know what you want to call them, peasants, critters, so early, year 2. And I have so many workers. 2 builders. Woodpecker technique, I am actually going to make a huge amount of food. Vegetables can now be produced in the greenhouse. Gain 1 villager. Oh my god, it's like trying to drown me in villagers. No thank you. I'll take that fiber delivery line. It's because I don't have like the greatest amount of fiber in the universe. Let's tighten this up. Done with stone cutting for now. Got plenty of resources for that, so let's go for it. I'm gonna clear away the trees here so I can build a coal mine if I need to. Shouldn't be too hard. Hey, fabric. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to decorations. I just build the any of the small ones in 4 stacks. So you can gain. So basically, your idea is you've got to fill the reputation bar before the impatience bar grows. And you can do that by either making your critters super happy or by doing events and stuff that grant rewards, or by completing orders. It tends to be the case that you're like struggling to gain reputation for the first 4 or 5 years, and then all of a sudden you just start gaining it like crazy. Any of these are okay to make this. So that fiber delivery line has become useful now for making fabric. Having some crop packs for sale to the trader is not necessarily a bad idea either. expanding the stone road. Upgrade a building. Upgrade 4 buildings to level 3 frog house. The rewards are awful though. Standing level with traders is something I can get relatively easily once I start trading heavily. Need for coats fulfilled. That I can do very easily. Two minutes until the next loot chest turns up. Okay, 5 builders. It's too many. Not building right now anyway. Building a farm there. Potentially, farms are like infinite resource, but you're against the clock, and infinite resources tend to be slow. It's actually like a tiny map. You generally speaking don't want to engage in slow resources if you can, or help it. That's potent. As is that. I have loads of amber because it's coming in off of that amber perk, which is nice. I think greenhouses use drizzle water, and I've got drizzle water right there, and one of my orders is to use drizzle water, so I can expedite that order while also getting some food going. Not that I need food. I have a huge amount of food, so it's not like the biggest deal, but scouts open chests 40% faster. The rest is kind of whatever. Wants a special resource now. One of my orders gives paste, so I can probably get that paste quite easily. I'd normally be looking to buy another hearth by now, but it doesn't seem too necessary. Actually, do you know what? I'll set one to just make infinite mushrooms. One to make infinite herb. Am I missing pipes? No. I've got all the resources. Lizard resolve is low. It's not a big deal. Droids do it. This is the ideal spot to build it. I'll build my second hearth now, I think. Lizards have this thing where their resolve climbs down very slowly, so it's not actually a big deal for them to be negative resolve as long as you started quite high. Interestingly, I don't seem to have the mine. Oh, it's in the food area now, strangely. Okay, well, I don't know why they changed that, but they did. Oh, hidden from the Queen. That's a really powerful ability. You usually win by year 9, so this basically just turns impatience off. But I'll go with calming the forest because that's 40 hostility I can get rid of very easily. I'm not in any impatience danger just yet. Houses. 4 barrels. Let's stone that connection to speed it up. My fuel and wood situation is not that great. I don't have dwarves, so the mine will not necessarily be that productive for me unless I find a perk that gives plus coal. Okay, that's an easy 3. $25. Still doesn't feel like enough. Still emptying the nets, I see. Which was my order that gives paste? Oh, maybe I didn't pick one. Maybe I'll just have to buy it. This is like a small island. Oh, it goes north quite a lot though. Alright, it's kind of in another area. Year 4. Still lots of time. Alright, what do we got? Exploding steam vent. Not fixable unless I can find the necessary resources. I can tear it down, so that's what I will do. Decreases hostility by 50 when finished. It's not bad either. Where am I going to find the people? I don't want to rob them from there. Well, I suppose I can for now.
Tapo.
So I may have to pull my woodcutters to handle doing these two at once. Advanced rain collector.
That's it.
Let's put those back in. I gotta wait for them to build all this road first before. I don't want to get in the habit of having too many buildings pending. Especially when it comes to roads. Okay, done in 3 minutes 40. Storm is in 250, so I only got to hold out for a little bit.
Huevo. Sheep.
I don't have the ability to make copper yet, do I? Alright, show me what you got. Alright, that's good. Even more fabric production. Not using any holders right now. Sometimes it's worth buying buildings just because when you unlock the next building, there's less buildings in that pile of buildings. This is useful because you can use it to shorten the time to complete events. I do want the coats. I'll take these two. A couple of planks. Okay, storm, drizzle. Start using water in here. Building farm field is easy. Doesn't cost anything. Just shove it down. Now this is usable here. 2 minutes left on that. 2 minutes left on that. I'm not going to get that paste for a while, it would seem. Maybe a trader will turn up with it. I can make paste in the field kitchen, which is like the least efficient food building in the game. But if you find yourself desperate, I should build an outpost here as well, a mini warehouse outside these, so that the delivery time is greatly reduced. The small warehouse would be ideal to just put here right outside these two greenhouses. If I ever need to produce mass food, I can just shove guys in here, and they don't have to go all the way back here to make deliveries. Got to be careful with warehouses because they cost cogs, and cogs or parts. They're called parts in the game. They're used to build old camps, and they are expensive and rare. This is a very high level of hostility for the 4th year, but it will go away as soon as this is completed. I do not think I have any way to make oil right now. Maybe the trader will turn up with it. Right, done. Unaffected 1, unaffected 2. House here, rock house here. So the rainwater usage is slowly ticking up. Still got plenty of time. I guess I'm going to lose those resource nodes. This guy will not arrive in time. Oh, Titan belt again. It stacks. Which means that I can do trades even more easily. Okay, that's that one done. Shame it doesn't give oil. Only way for me to get oil is from a trader, potentially. I don't have a press. Unfortunately, no press. Forsaken Altar actually lets you get enhanced version of your cornerstones, but at some price. Ground will swallow up 2 random resource nodes. No, my luck, it'll be the big ones. Okay, this is done for now. Paste requires dye. Cannot make die. I can't be made in the basic building either, I don't think. Kind of stuck there. Okay, I'm not gonna buy those just yet because I don't need to, so I'm not going to. It's sometimes worth. So having hostility decreases. Sorry, having impatience decreases hostility. So decreasing your impatience is not necessarily a good idea early on. Put a small warehouse down here and get ready to cut into this, but only once the storm is done. Okay, I think one of those copper nodes disappeared. Oh, and the berry bush disappeared as well. Alright, not a big deal. Okay, I got plenty of builders. Speed things up slightly. Probably don't need any of this right now, but I just built the building anyway, just to have it built. Wow, traders arrive quicker ×2. It's hard to get the traders so fast that they come twice a year, but it can be done. I'll buy all these just to take them out of the... Oh, he's got paste. Just to take them out of the loot table. So these bags of crops are sellable. They're a trade item, so... Oh, look, and there's oil as well. I should keep that oil for paying that fine if I have to pay it again. How much? Definitely worth it. Right, I got the paste.
Da Bassi.
Plenty of fuel, plenty of food, plenty of resolve. So we're well on our way to victory. Now, you just, as I said before, once you get into a solid position, you can just end up winning. This could be like a 6th year win, potentially. Depending on what cornerstones I get. Final order. I have the oil. I'll make 30 packs of building materials in 10 minutes. I think I can. It's going to require some effort, but I think it can be done. Oh. Trading post is what I need. Use fabric because I'm drowning in it. Plus I have some massive bonuses to fabric production. I got 11 builders right now, so this should go very quickly. Okay, what do we got? Let's hunt them down, because that will help us finish the mission faster. I have never found that foundry to be useful.
Dato quoi?
Hauling cars. Chance of doubling loot is actually really good. It stacks, so if you ever get 2, you just get double resources, which is pretty amazing. I actually have plenty of parts, so I can sell those. I'll take the tavern because that's a large building I don't have, and I will build another hearth soon. These are like they're like a blessing and a curse. They give resources, but they destroy food very quickly. Alright, 19 seconds until that's back. So I'll just go ahead and build this down here. This should probably be moved here for efficiency reasons. Let's go ahead and salvage that to get it out of the way. So you can gain amazing amounts of material resources from Bloodflower clones, but they gobble your food. You can package those into luxury food, or just leave one guy there. Somewhat risky to build a third woodcutter's camp, and I don't always do it, but I'm in a very strong position, so I feel like I can just get a third one. Okay, let's leave that at that for now. Fuel consumption decreased. Mushroom paste skewers or porridge. You have to have 3 for that to work. But I'm just about to receive extras.
Monday. Yeah.
Oops, forgot to press the investigate button. It's not the first time I've done that. Scribe. Scrolls and trade goods, not like the most useful building on Earth, but it'll do. I can actually boost the lizards here, just because they're the only ones who have got blue resolve, so they're generating me points. Can push them even higher. Okay, temple's really good. So the Sacrament of the Flame basically is that if you burn resources, you will lose hostility. And that's pretty big. It can actually be a match-winning condition in its own right. I have no dye, so this is kind of not entirely useful. Okay, they made the materials. Actually, I am drowning in fabric. I will carry on making. I'll carry on making packs of building materials because I can trade them away. After this year, I think I'll win. 10 out of 18 reputation with 3 in the pocket. That's a very strong position to be in.
I see.
If I build a temple as well and start burning resources to get hostility down, it'll end even quicker. 3 grain a minute, 3 roots per minute. Those are kind of good, but I'm just looking for something to help me finish. Alright, 2 minutes until the trader's here. I would have thought that need for coats fulfilled would be done by now. Maybe it only counts the sum, so I need 18 humans to actually pull that off. Alright, let's go. Cannery. It allows me to make paste.
Yo,
Go ahead and rebuild it. Cool, it's easy enough. Termites.
Walla, whoa.
Good target for taming. Alright, that's very close to a winning amount of reputation. +1 resolve, -50 hostility, that's huge. I'm like, look at all these building materials now. I can actually afford to just drain the trader. Got a spare ancient tablet. 14 packs of luxury goods, 41 bags of crops. Reduced fuel consumption is good too. 6 packs of provisions every time you open a new glade. At this point, like, I'm not going to open too many more glades. It's probably not worth it. Set up a farm. Just because I can, I'm gonna build the temple now, and the, because I'm rich. Build the temple and the tavern now, to get the bonuses. Alright, the frogs are super happy now, so I can use them to gain reputation. Don't want any of those. Skewers. Okay, only 6 reputation needed. Let's go ahead and sell those just to build up my standing level. The packs of crops will come very shortly. Stone left, probably not. Actually, like, the Queen's impatience is so low right now that it's not even... When you gain reputation, you also lose impatience. It's actually not even worth handing those in. For every 200 seconds spent sacrificing resources in the hearth, hostility is reduced by 25. This can be a win condition where you just literally burn... You make woodcutters camps non-stop and you literally just burn wood relentlessly. And so you reduce your hostility to very low levels. You just have to be careful because while that is a win condition, it's also a good way to lose if you are not careful. Farms should be micromanaged, typically. Upgrade the mine for more ore. I don't know, man. I got 800. I got like so much coal. Doesn't seem necessary. But fine. I guess I can start sacrificing some coal to build the Sacrament of the Flame. I didn't stop the oil thing from going off. Oh well. In a winning position right now, so I've just got to really close it out. A little bit of blight as well. Just get rid of. If this blight bar maxes out, then you will lose villagers. That's it. I've won. Wasn't even paying attention. I've got all the. I've got 4 points here, so I can just. Boom, boom, victory. So yeah, against the Storm, it's just lots of these matches. They get very difficult though. They very quickly get very difficult, but every match has got its own unique challenges. So anyway, yeah, the DLC obviously just adds this treasure hunt thing, which seems interesting enough, and the new frog faction, which is just another thing to manage. Yeah, I highly recommend this game. I very much enjoy it, and that is it for this first impressions of the DLC. So I will see you guys next time.